Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the top 10 assets that are literally making people rich in 2026. There's this really common misconception out there that you already need to be a millionaire just to start building real wealth. But honestly, you absolutely don't. You just need the right information and, well, a clear game plan. So let's kick things off with a pretty fundamental question. What truly separates wealthy people from, well, everyone else? Is it a massive salary, a fancy job title? What if I told you the biggest difference actually isn't how much they earn, but rather what they own? It's a slight shift in perspective, sure, but it completely changes how we look at money. Think about the traditional path for a second. It's pretty straightforward. You trade your time for a paycheck. We're working for money, and hey, that's exactly how most of us get our start. But if you want to build lasting wealth, you've got to make a major shift. You need to start buying assets. The wealthy aggressively acquire assets that generate passive income or just naturally grow in value over time. Basically, they make their money do the heavy lifting for them. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our wealth blueprint. We're going to break this down into 4 core pillars, so it's super easy to digest. 1, paper and market assets. 2, real estate opportunities. 3, business and digital assets. And finally, 4, the ultimate asset, you. All right, pillar number 1, paper and market assets. This is all about building wealth through financial markets. So asset number 1 on our list is index funds. Think of this as an investment that spreads your money across tons of different businesses. It's kind of like buying a tiny slice of the top 500 companies in the market all at once. Instead of trying to gaze into a crystal ball to pick that one winning company, experienced investors use index funds to cast a really wide net. This manages their risk. By diversifying like this, you significantly soften the blow if one single company decides to take a nosedive. Now compare that big, broad safety net with asset number 2, individual stocks. Owning a stock means you have focused, direct ownership of one specific business. And look, if that company explodes in growth, the value of your shares is going to skyrocket, no doubt about it. But that focused ownership also brings way higher volatility. You're putting all your eggs for that specific investment into one basket, which means you really need to do some diligent, careful research before jumping in. Moving right along, we have asset number 4, dividend investments. These are super interesting because they're companies that actually choose to distribute a portion of their real-world profits directly back to you, the shareholder. So rather than just crossing your fingers and hoping a stock's price goes up over time, dividend-paying investments help you build a recurring, broader income stream simply by holding onto them. It's a fantastic long-term play. Moving on to pillar number 2, real estate opportunities. This is where we look at owning physical and portfolio property. Okay, so there are 2 drastically different ways to tackle real estate. Asset number 3 is physical real estate. This is your traditional route. You buy a building, you get solid rental income. But man, it requires a lot of high effort. You've got to manage the properties, deal with unexpected maintenance, handle tenants, and carry all those physical risks. But contrast that with asset number 9, REITs, or real estate investment trusts. REITs are brilliant because they let you invest in a whole portfolio of real estate to earn dividends, but with almost zero effort. You aren't directly buying or managing the properties outright yourself. It brings a completely different level of accessibility while still giving you that awesome exposure to the real estate market. Up next is pillar number 3, business and digital assets. Welcome to the creator and builder economy. Here we have assets 5 and 8, online and small businesses. We're talking about starting a YouTube channel, a blog, an e-commerce store, building a software product, or even opening a traditional brick-and-mortar shop. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. These require immense roll-up-your-sleeves hard work, and they definitely carry some risk. But if you manage them successfully, you create massive customer value, turning these businesses into highly lucrative assets that generate ongoing income for years. Closely related to that is asset number 6, digital products. Think ebooks, custom templates, online courses, printables, mobile apps, the whole shebang. The absolute game changer here is scalability. Once a digital product, let's say a killer PDF design template, is created, it can literally be sold thousands of times. And the best part? You never have to worry about manufacturing, shipping, or managing a dusty warehouse full of physical inventory. And that brings us to our 4th and final pillar, the ultimate asset, you, your human capital. So all the previous assets we've talked about so far, they usually require at least some capital to acquire. But your human capital, that is exactly what generates that initial wealth to begin with. This brings us to asset number 7, high-income skills. Your skills are an unbelievably powerful asset. We're talking about mastering things like sales, programming, marketing, understanding AI, video editing, or even copywriting. If you can master just one of these specific skills, you directly increase your earning potential and unlock entirely new doors and opportunities that simply wouldn't exist for you otherwise. Which logically leads us right into asset number 10, investing in yourself. Honestly, this might be the most crucial one. This means actively going out and learning new skills, taking care of your physical and mental health, building solid discipline, and consistently growing your knowledge base. When you make these personal investments, they compound over time, just like money does. They drastically improve your ability to adapt to our crazy, rapidly changing economy, and they help you make much better financial decisions throughout your entire life. Whew, okay. We just covered a lot of ground today, but if there's one crucial takeaway, it's this number right here. 1. Look, you do not need to go out and try to buy or build every single asset on this list today. Seriously, don't do that. It's just going to overwhelm you. The real secret? Just pick one. Pick one single asset to start with, obsess over it, keep learning about it, and above all, stay consistent. I want to share a really powerful synthesized quote from our source material today because I think it perfectly captures the core philosophy of everything we've just talked about. It goes like this: wealth isn't built by collecting expensive things. It's often built by owning assets. And that hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? True wealth is about owning things that have the actual potential to grow or produce income for you over time. Which brings us to our final question for you. Which asset will you choose today? Because remember, the small, deliberate financial decisions that you're making right now today are exactly what will shape your future for years and even decades to come. So, what's it going to be? If you found this explainer helpful and you want to keep exploring how to build real, lasting wealth, please go ahead and subscribe for more wealth-building explainers just like this one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and keep learning.